Bob here at Carolina Jax to do what's now called the Beat Randy Challenge. You have to beat Randy's time of 17:02. So I'm in Jacksonville at Carolina Jax. It used to be called the Mountain Man Challenge. So they did change the rules recently. So the key element being you have to beat Randy's time of 17:02. So we'll see. Basically, I've been told to wait until the cashier comes or something like that. So we'll see how this rolls. Hopefully, it won't look like too much like a huge volcano, where they extra pile on all the toppings and everything. All right, so just talked to him, and he's going to start cooking it up right now, and gonna wait. Of course, I'm not going to run the camera. I'm going to wait and allow it to cool off because I guess it has a tendency to hold heat with all the toppings on it. It can be like piping hot, which wouldn't be a good thing. So, all right.
I give 16. You gotta do it in 17 minutes, 50 seconds. At first, I gave 85. See, watch about the ball. First, I gave 85. Then when I saw the brother come back, I moved down to 65. Now they say you got 55 too? Yeah, about 55. And he's got to chuck that Cheerwine too.
I'm doing a temperature test. Yeah, it's piping hot in the middle.
I'm saying, like, we can wait a little bit.
Yeah, let's wait.
I'll jump back in.
Okay, sounds good.
You're not going to use it.
No. Well, here we are. We're just waiting for it to cool down here. It's pretty piping hot. I did a temperature test in there, and it's pretty darn hot. So. Thank you.
A few moments later.
Ready? Ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, good luck, sir.
Thanks. Hey everyone, welcome to another food challenge. In this challenge, I'm going after my 11th win. I'm at Carolina Jax in Jacksonville, Florida. I was actually going to be taking on the Mountain Man Challenge that Randy Santel basically started, but now they've actually changed it. I found out a week before I was going to do the challenge that they had changed the rules. Basically, it's now called Beat Randy, and you have to beat Randy's time of 17:02. Otherwise, you fail. And if you win, you get obviously the meal for free. You get a free t-shirt, and there is no wall of fame, but let me tell you, this challenge is very, very deceptive. And if you watch Randy's video and then watch Katina, who did it after, she didn't actually train for it, and she barely made the 40-minute mark. So I was definitely going to be ready for this. And I want to give a shout out to Clay and Joey, who I asked some questions, and Randy himself with respect to the challenge. And that's why, of course, I let it cool off, because all those toppings, basically, they keep that heat in. And let me tell you, I've waited probably almost close to 15 minutes. And I'll talk about that in a little bit here, because it ended up making the fries harder for me. So let's get into this challenge and see how I do. And by the way, I've never had more bacon on a burger. There's just tons of toppings on this thing. Okay, at this point in this challenge, the fries had been done well before the burger was done. And of course, it's a multi-stack burger. And so that extra time I had waiting for the burger to basically cool off, these fries were turning ice cold. Now, these are super loaded fries with lots of sauces on top. There's pulled pork, bacon, cheese, and multiple sauces as well. And so these babies had basically turned cold. And one thing about fries is I cannot stand cold fries. And so you'll see me grabbing onto that diet Cheerwine there, and you'll see there was a little struggle. It was not a capacity thing. It was just mainly because they were cold, and it's not something I enjoy eating. And so I had to just basically put my head down and keep eating. So enjoy the rest of the video.
Beat 14 minutes, which was a previous record.
Yeah, that one guy that was a speed eater did in like 14, yes sir.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, this one, so the one that I did for him, the patties were a little underweight. The one that you did is the exact same challenge as Randy Santel. So this, in my opinion, is the benchmark. This is like the proper amount. So you crushed it. You absolutely crushed it.
Yeah, because I did look at the guy that did 14. His size of his burger looked
A
smaller.
little small. That was my fault. That's why I felt kind of bad that like that got out there. So I was like, those weights were not the same that we've used for like.
No, they weren't. I'm like
impressive. That was impressive. Yeah, Randy Santel, that was the record.
Yeah, you can see that's bone.
Yeah,
by the way.
okay. Yeah, that's our benchmark for that. And now, our new record, Bill over here, 1351.
Thanks. Yeah, I want to talk. Okay, so I don't know if you heard him, but I guess gosh, I can't remember the previous record holder, Joey. He said he actually had kind of undersized the burgers. I don't know if you heard him talking, but because I had talked to Joey on Facebook, and I want to give a shout out to Joey and also Clay, and also Randy himself. Because again, right now this is Beat Randy. And so I did it 13:51, which is a new record. Previous one was 14 something, but that's where I was trying to explain that Joey had slightly undersized burgers from that perspective. But regardless, because he had told me again that he did an under 5 or whatever in the burger. And as I was doing this, I was like, no way, there's no way me being able to do that. And I was going as fast as I could. So yeah, I definitely went ham on that thing and had to just go for broke. And it was so rich, let me tell you. And as Randy says, win before you begin. And I trained really, really hard for this. Let me tell you, I was really trained. I scheduled it with Anthony weeks in advance, and I was ready for this, and it's a good thing I was ready because it was even more than I expected. It doesn't look huge, but it is dense and heavy and super rich. So, well, 13:51, and officially, I believe that's victory number 10 out of 11 massive challenges that I've done so far. Well, thanks everybody. We'll see you in the next one.